Hey everybody, I am so sorry that these videos are giving us so much trouble this year. I promise I'm trying to get everything fixed where they're uploaded on time and to you. I'm going to keep working on it. I apologize. So I'm going to start from the beginning all over again so you can see. I'm going to do the best to show you. I don't like doing these screen recordings like this. I like for you to be able to see what I'm writing. But anyway, let's take a look. So on this first one, we're rounding to the nearest thousand. So I'm going to underline my thousands place. Everything in front stays the same. So I'm going to go ahead and write that. Then I'm going to look right next door. These other digits don't matter. They're not going to affect this because only this place value right next door is going to affect this. So I look, if it's 5 or greater, I'm going to come back next door and I'm going to add 1. If it's less than 5, it's going to stay the same. Let it rest. The rest of these are going to turn to 0. We're going to be practicing this with decimals. Oh, gracious. The rest of the week. Okay? This next one, we have been practicing this so much. It's an easy version of this. It looks a little scary because it has so many grouping symbols. So just for room's sake, I'm going to come over here to write my GEMDAS. And every single one of you got to come through my small group today to practice this some more. So I know you know how the work should look. Remember to give our steps legs. We're rewriting every step. Okay. Does my expression have grouping symbols? Yes. I'm going to start over here because they're my innermost. If you start with 5 minus 2, that's okay. As long as you solve the rest of it correctly, you should get the right answer. Okay, so 7 minus 2 is 5. So I have to move everything down right where it lays. So I'm going to do plus 1. I'm going to put my brackets in. Nothing can go away until I've used it up. Minus 12 plus parentheses 2 minus 5. Okay. Do I have any more grouping symbols? Yes. I'm going to start over here. If you want to go back over here and finish this first, that's okay, as long as we're inside the guards still. Okay, it's just 2 sets of guards. But I'm going to come over here. 5 minus 2 is 3. I move everything down right where it lays. So plus 12 minus brackets. Don't forget your brackets. Several of you are thinking you can leave them off. Don't do that. They matter. They're protecting things. Okay, do I have any more grouping symbols? Yes, here's another set of them. And 1 plus 5 is 6. Rewrite all the things I haven't used up. Okay, do I have any more grouping symbols? No. Oop. No. Sorry, guys. Technology is not my friend this week. Okay, no more grouping symbols. Do we have any exponents? No. Do we have anyone from the strong team? No. Okay, all we have left is add and subtract. They play for the same team, so we do them in the lineup. Okay, so I'm going to start here. This is the lineup. They play for the same team. We're going from left to right. 3 plus 12 is 15. Bring down everything we haven't used. The only step that's left is the weak team. 15 minus 6, I gotta move it over here because I'm out of space, is 9. Okay. I'm gonna erase this because I'm gonna need some of this room over here. Okay, Sam planted 3,888 pumpkin seeds in his garden. He planted the seeds in 36 rows. How many seeds did Sam plant in each row? We are dividing. They give us the total, and they tell us how many groups to split them into, and they want to know how many are on each row, how many are in each group. Okay, so the problem is 3,888. It's really hard to write on the computer. I do not love this. But we're going to get through it. Divided by 36. Ugh. Okay, pretend it's beautiful handwriting. Okay, we need to make our cheat to, good gravy, to 5. So my 36 facts to 5. I don't know if you can hear my dog clacking by. He likes to make some security rounds to make sure everything's on the up and up. Okay, so 1 times 36 is 36. We know that. Okay, then we're going to do times 2. That gives us 72. Times 3, 108. Times 4 is 140. Oh, good night. 44. And times 5 is 180. Okay. We're going to cover up all of our digits except for that first one. If the bank has $3 and we need 36, can we get our money? No. If the bank has $38, you cannot see me covering this with my hand because it's on a screen. If the bank has $38, can we get our money? Yes, 1 time. Let me change colors so maybe we can see it better. 1 time. Okay. If we get our money 1 time, we're taking $36 from the bank. Oh, why did that happen? Ah, it's back. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, $36 from the bank. 38 minus 36 is 2. Okay. We bring down our next digit. Here is a step that a few of you got stuck on your CFA last week. If the bank has $28 and I need 36, can I get my money? No. What you were struggling with is you were just skipping on to the next step. But you can't do that. If the bank can't give you your money and we've brought this digit down, we have to put something up here. So if the bank has $28 and we need $36, we can get our money 0 times. 0 is allowed to go in the middle of a number. Then, because we couldn't get our money, we bring the next digit down. Okay, so then I look over here at my cheat sheet. This says 288. I'm only at 180 over here. I need to keep going. So times 6 is 216. Okay, we're getting closer. Times 7. No! I don't know why my mouse is doing that. I'm going to get my life together, okay? Times 7 is 252. Times 8 is 288. Well, that number sounds familiar. 288, 288. That means I can get my money 8. Try to make it where you can read it because I have no space. This app doesn't let me add another page. Okay, so I'm taking 288 from the bank, which means okay, I stopped at that time. Did not mess up. Okay. $0. I emptied the bank. They got no money left. So look, here's my quotient. How many seeds did Sam plant in each row? 108 seeds. Okay, I gotta erase some of this so we can look at the next problem. Okay. Damani has 3 weeks to read a book for a book report. He plans to read 253 pages each night. How many pages will Damani have read at the end of the 3 weeks? No. 3 weeks. Okay. Okay. I know I'm multiplying because they're asking me to find the total. That's what we're looking for is the total. They don't give us the total. Here's what's confusing you guys. You're going to think you multiply by 3. You're wrong. He is reading 253 pages per night, not per week. So we need to figure out first how many days are in 3 weeks. Well, I know that 1 week has 7 days. I know that means 2 weeks has 14 days. So that means 3 weeks has 21 days. Okay, so my problem is actually 253 times 21. This is an easy problem. You guys are good at these, so I will set up the area model for you, but I'm going to let you solve it. If you are just stuck, then bring it to me at school and let me look at it, but you shouldn't be. 2s are easy, 5s are easy, 1s are easy, 3s you should know. Easy peasy. So we'll set up your area model for you to make sure you've got it good. A couple of you are working on area model, standard algorithm side by side. You know who you are. You can do that side by side and let me see how it's going. Okay? Area model. Oh, I can't even. Let's try again. Not any better. That's okay. At some point we must accept what it is. Okay. Pretend this is my beautiful masterpiece, because right now it's a hot mess. Okay, so we got 200 plus 50 plus 3. Okay, and over here we have 20 and 1. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, We have 3 powers of 10, and I already did more than I said I would. So you do the rest. All right, next we start this tomorrow. Expanded notation. Okay, you should already be familiar with this. The only thing that's different in 5th grade is we add this additional place value behind the decimal, which is the thousandths place. Sorry, I'm talking out of my head here. Thousandths place. Okay, so let's look. We're going to start over here. We have 5 in what place value? The tens place. Plus 4 is in what place? The ones place. Plus 6 in the tenths place. Plus 2 in the hundredths place. I don't want to say it out loud, but things are going a little smoother with the computer now. Plus 3 in the thousandths place. This is the only place value that's new to you. So 2 zeros behind the decimal. Okay. If ever behind your decimal place you're unsure how many zeros should go, you need to just look at how many digits are in front of that number. Okay, so like here's my decimal. For my 6, there's no digit between the Sorry, I had to get the door. Okay, there's no digit between the decimal and the 6, so I have no 0 between the decimal and the 1. For the 2, the 6 is in front of it, so that needs to be a 0. Okay. Let's look at the next one. You guys are getting better every day at division, so I'm not going to work out the whole problem. I'm going to help you make your cheat sheet, and then you're going to do it. If you need help when you get to school, show me. So you're doing 5,891 Oops, I'm sorry, that knock at the door just totally threw me off my game, and I wasn't on my best game anyway. Okay, here we go. 91 divided by 43. Cheat sheet. To 43. Okay, so we're going to go to 5. One times 43 is 43. Times 2 is 86. Times 3 is 120. 29 times 4 is 172. And times 5 is 215. Okay, you have enough to get you started. Do your division. Again, if you need help, let me know. This is the hardest part, is making the cheat sheet. And you guys all killed it on your CFAs last week, so I think you can do the rest of this problem without me. Next one. Jadriana is baking cupcakes for her friends. She will be using a total of 9,477 ounces of cocoa powder in the batch of cupcakes she makes. Each cupcake gets 27 ounces of cocoa powder. How many cupcakes will Jadriana be baking? So it gives us the total amount of cocoa powder, and it wants us to break it into groups of 27. So we are dividing. Just like this last problem, I'm going to make your cheat sheet and you can do the rest. This one's not hard. So you're doing 9,477 divided by 27. So we're going to make our cheat sheet for 27s, and I'm going to make it to 5. Okay, times 1 is 27. Times 2 is 54. Times 3 is 81. Times 4 is 108. And times 5 is 135. Okay, do the rest. Let me know if you need help. This next one, we are going to line up our numbers. Look at 26. It's not 26 hundredths. It should not line up here. Listen to me. It should not line up here. 22 needs to line up in the tens and ones place, and we have phantoms. Okay? Draw them in. They will haunt you if you don't, because your problem's going to be wrong. Okay, they're lined up for you. Add them up. You can do that. On this next one, draw in your phantoms so that both of your numbers have the same number of digits. Then we need to look at every place value starting in the largest. This is one of the very few times in math you'll ever hear me say start from the left. So I look, 7, 7. Check. Check. Look at my tens place. 8, 8. Well, those check out. So far we're still equal. Check. Check. 4, 4, both in my ones place. Check. Check. Okay, looking at my tenths place, 5, 4. So if I look just behind my decimal, this looks like 500. This looks like 492. Easy. Okay, let's see if I can open the other page. There it is. let's look at our last few. We are getting so much better at the regrouping on this. That's why I want to leave it on there, because I feel like if we do a practice for it every week, then we're just going to stay with that. I will say I did see today in small group a couple of friends regroup wrong on a 1. You turned it to a 10. It becomes an 11 unless you borrow from it. Okay? So I'm going to line these up. I'm going to help you with your regrouping, and you're going to do the rest. So we have 23 million. 810,000 minus, no. Okay, I'm going to try and not do that anymore. Minus 693,048. Okay, I cannot take 8 things from no things. This becomes 10. Easy, right? But I borrowed from over here. This becomes a 9. Here's where kids get confused. You're like, this is just a 0 because I can take 0 things from 0 things. But here's the thing. You had to send something next door. This is still a digit that you have to borrow from, and you got to keep going till you've borrowed it all. There's nothing to lend. Okay, so this has to become a 9. This has to become a 9. This becomes a 0 because I borrowed from it, which now that one becomes a 10, and this becomes a 7. Now you can regroup, okay? If you are not sure why this 0 had to become a 9, bring me your paper at school so that I can help you understand why we had to regroup right there. Okay, next one. Write your letters. This is your checklist. This is going to be all over your CFA on Thursday. Okay, do we have any grouping symbols? Yes. Draw your legs. Your steps need legs. Draw them. 7 minus 3 is 4. Move all of these down right where they lay. Plus 7 times 9. Do I have any more grouping symbols? No. Do I have any exponents? No. Saved the day that time. No. Okay. Do I have anyone from the strong team multiply, divide? Yes. 9 times 7. If you don't know your nines trick, learn it. But 9 times 7 is 63. I move everything down right where it lays. Do I have anyone else from the strong team? No. Do I have anybody from the weak team? Yep, that's all I've got left. And that gives me an answer of 67. Last one. The total amount of money you earn before taxes and deductions are taken out. If you draw your boat, you know the answer. Remember, all those gross fish are swimming in the sea. All right, guys, thanks for being patient with the videos.